What's up, everyone? I'm back with another video. I got Dax today. I've heard the song before, Eternity, because this was on a album like about 3 years ago, I think it was. But he's now dropped a music video to it, so we're going to give this a listen. Watch the music video, break down some of the bars he's dropping. But before we do that, just want to say congratulations to Dax, because he's just hit 6 million subscribers on YouTube. So that's great to see someone like him getting a lot of recognition, because he works hard and he definitely deserves it. He's one of the newest rappers that I actually genuinely really love, so it's great to see a lot of people liking and fucking with his music. So that's great to see that. So let's pull this video up, Dax Eternity. Give it a listen, check out the video and see what we think.
And when you really examine the concept of eternity, one will find that there is no end. Life after death is a concept humans still don't understand.
Obviously we don't. Life after death is something humans don't understand, because once you die, you die. So, you know, we don't know what comes after death, because, you know, who knows?
Still don't understand.
How long is eternity? I don't understand. Some say forever, but if it's forever, then when does it come to an end? It's more than a concept, an infinite time that we spend. It confirms that our lives here on earth are a blip of existence and don't make a dent. As we get older, it creeps in our mind, the thought of the end and beginning of time. The life that we thought that we lived doesn't matter, approaching the thought that someday we all die. I get confused when I look in the sky. What is this water hitting my eyes? Maybe the rain is the pain and shame that hits earth when God cries. As we get older, we don't...
Yo, he's talking his shit again. When it rains, is that God's tears, you know, because of what we're all doing. That's pretty dope.
That hits earth when God cries. As we get older, we don't care what we did. It's not the things we receive, but the things we give. We try to go back to the time we were...
And that's true as well, isn't it? It's not about what you receive in life, it's about what you give back in life, you know. What kind of a person are you, you know? Do you just love taking things, or do you like giving things to people as well, you know?
But those shoes no longer fit, and then we finally realize that everyone dies, but not everyone lives. So I'm taking a chance.
Again, everybody dies, we all die, but do everybody live? You know, do we live the life we've been given? You know, he's saying like, God has given us this life. Are we going to live it, or are we just going to, you know, sit back and just waste our lives away, you know? He's saying you've got to live your life to the fullest, and because it's short, life is short, so you've got to live it and make sure you don't waste anything.
So I'm taking a chance. I'm living my life in the moment and not in a future that's not in my hands. I'm giving my time to the people who love me for everything that I am. I'm living my life in reality, not for a post that they'll tap when they open the gram. I'm doing whatever it takes. I'm not gonna dwell on my past mistakes. I'm bridging the gap between my dreams and what I see while I'm awake.
Fire. Now I know I said I've heard this song, but I've not heard it in a while, and when I have listened to it before, I've just been working, you know, I listen to my music while I work, so sometimes I don't really hear the lyrics to the song, if you know what I mean. So this is kind of new to me, to be fair. I'm only just realising what he's actually saying, and that was fucking dope. You know, I'm not going to dwell on my past mistakes, I'm going to move on, and I'm bridging the gap between my dreams and wait to see while I'm awake. You know, that's fire. Don't dwell on your mistakes. If you made mistakes before, don't let that get to you. You know, still chase your dreams and make sure you get them. You know, don't sit back and just think your dream's going to come to you. You've got to bridge that gap. Your dream's so far away, way over there. Make it come closer to you. Work your ass off like he is. He wanted to be a rapper, and look at him now. He's worked his ass off for this rap music. 6 million subscribers. Everybody do love and appreciate Dax now, and that's fire to see that. So
Leave it up to fate, while fate favors those who take. Cause if eternity's forever, then all this is temporary. Why wait?
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Humanity's lost. We obsess the price of material things, but at what cost? Then treat time like currency and spend it for applause, because we think that life is just a game we can turn on and off.
That video is pretty hard, you know. He's sitting there on that wheel like a hamster, chasing, just running around, not getting any closer, and he's dangling the bag of money in front of him. That's a fire statement there. But what did he say as well? He's saying, pretty much saying that, you know, chasing money, or look, humanity's lost. We obsess the price of materials and things. You know, he's sitting there now chasing that money bag. But at what cost?
But at what cost? Then treat time like currency and spend it for applause, because we think that life is just a game we can turn on and off. We build, we break, renew, replace. We 9 to 5 and count the days for 40 years till 65, then live off what our pension pays. We fall in line as mental slaves. Our bodies work, our minds are caged, and that's why people say the rich.
That was fire, and like, you know, he's saying, like, you know, we just count the days, not from 9 to 5, our working days, and we count it for 40 years, and then we live off our pension, and we don't really live our life. That's what he is saying in this entire song, pretty much. That's dope.
Work, our minds are caged, and that's why people say the richest place you'll find is at the graves, full of hopes and dreams that people never chased, full of feelings that we felt but never got to say, all the thoughts inside our heads that we kept stored and locked away as our aging.
Again, he's still saying some fucking facts here, full of feelings that we felt but never got to say, all the thoughts inside our heads that we kept away, you know, with dealing with some pain and all of that, but instead of letting it out and having your loved one or someone there to support you and help you get through, you just hide that pain away, and then you just take it to the grave, and you're not really lived your life because you're just bottling all this stuff inside.
Thoughts inside our heads that we kept stored and locked away as our age increased and we got old and everything decayed, and when we finally realized that our whole lives was not a game, and that time was a commodity that we could not regain, and that we were in control and there was no one else to blame, is the day that we change. It's
fire. Like he then said, I paused it a little bit too beforehand, but he's saying no one else is to blame for the way we live our lives. You know, life is no game. You've got to live your life now, because it goes so quickly and you'll soon regret it. So fire.
No one else to blame is the day that we change.
Today's the day we change.
Definition of happiness. Are you giving more than you're taking? And finally, if it were to all end right now, what are you holding on to that you need to let the world see?
Yo, quite like that video. It was pretty dope. And you know, even though I have heard that song before, I never actually sat down like this and really listened to it. I was always working while I had it on in the background. But that was definitely, he's definitely talking his shit again. He's definitely a meaningful song, and that was definitely pretty dope. I mean, you know, he's always touching on these subjects that are quite important in life, how we live in, and that's dope. And that is why I really love Dax, and that's why he's probably getting a lot of recognition these days, and he's definitely getting the support he deserves. You know, hopefully he keep dropping bombs like this. I'm definitely gonna do some more songs from that album. this is from, because there's quite a few tracks that I do know and love on that album, and I'm going to try dive into a little bit more of Dax's songs that I've not actually heard, because I know he's released a lot of singles and I'm not one to listen to singles. I just get on Spotify, download the whole album, and I try and listen to the whole album while I'm working and in the car and whatnot, and that's how I listen to music. So I do know he's got a lot of stuff that I haven't ever heard at all, because he released a lot of singles that are just not on albums. So yeah, that was quite good. If you like this video, you like Dax, please like this video and subscribe to me, because I'm going to have a lot more Dax coming up as well, because he's a dope artist. And yeah, if you want me to react to a specific song of Dax's, please let me know in the comment section and I'll jump on that.